This is our New Year's show. At the end, we're going to reflect on this year and talk about New Year's resolutions for everybody.
Okay.
Everyone loved our Christmas show last week. I really think we should just start with the New Jersey trailer.
I'm very excited about it. Everyone's excited. You told me they're getting mixed reviews. I got good reviews from everybody. Everybody's excited about the fighting. Let me explain to the people real quick that watch the trailer that don't like it because they feel like it's the same old stuff. It isn't. We're back to the truth now, guys. All that stuff you've been watching is all bullshit. Now we're back to the truth. This is the real deal about the Gorgas and the Judices. They never could stand each other. That was a pact that they made, okay, with each other. And I told you, well, the minute she met someone, that she would dump them because she never got over the fact that they came on the show when she didn't want them. She threw them away like a stale crust of bread, okay? That's what she was waiting for. She needed them to film. Now she don't. So this is real this season. The other seasons were fake.
That's why you like it. I know. Yeah, no,
That's why I like it.
Listen, I think a lot of people liked it. There's a lot of Bravo celebrities that reached out to me that were like, oh my, because they know, I'm in inner with Jersey. They were like, oh my God. But yeah, a lot of the people, it is a mixed bag. A lot of people are like, I can't watch another season of Melissa and Teresa. But we haven't really seen it. I mean, they seem to really... Teresa is mocking her. This is like old school Teresa. If you think about it, Teresa's been pretty calm lately in the past few
years. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the things that she was doing was fake. Now it's going to be real.
She doesn't give a fuck anymore. So I do think it's going to be a great season. Yeah, it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag of people being like, I do think I stand by. I think that the two new girls are going to be in. And I think they're going to have to change this shit around at the end of the season. Because a lot of comments, too, are like, we're sick of Jennifer and Margaret and that whole fight. A lot of people are sick of just the people like change,
Yeah, yeah. Some people do, some people don't. Well, I got very inside scoop on Fuda. I knew nothing about her.
That's all you want to say about the trailer? Nothing else?
Well, listen, I love the fighting between the Gorgas and the Judices because it's real. I think that I like when Danielle puts her hands in whose face was
Jackie.
it? Jackie's face, and Jackie's like, get your hands over it. That's the way I talk. I think that's really good. She's coming on strong. Other than that, the trailer, Bill and Jen being drunk, that's average stuff. I knew Jackie was going to be demoted, and I knew it had a lot to do with her eating disorder. It was definitely not her choice. It was definitely Bravo's choice. That's a bunch of bull. I don't know. You say that's all I got from it.
Okay, put a pin in that Jackie thing because I got something to say about that and her demotion.
Okay.
No, I think it's funny when like Teresa's mocking Melissa and she just doesn't give a shit anymore. I mean, she's mocking everyone.
Care.
Nope. Now I do think, I didn't realize a big source of contention, which I learned from the trailer, was that Teresa didn't invite Donna Marco, Melissa's mother, and Melissa's that's not nice.
Listen to me. Let's go back to Teresa for a minute. Teresa doesn't care about anyone. Teresa cares about herself, and now she cares about Relajas. That's it. That's it. Okay? She wouldn't even think, it wouldn't cross her mind to invite Melissa's mother. She don't even think along those lines about respect. She's full of baloney, okay? She wouldn't know what respect was if she fell over it, all right? So yeah, that was wrong. No matter what you think about Joe, Melissa, whatever, that's somebody's mother. And what Melissa says in the trailer is, my mother was always very good to you. Like, how do you do that? But listen, that just goes to show she wants nothing to do with that whole family. Nothing to do with it. But Melissa was right in saying that. She was right in saying that.
And Donna Marco is lovely. Like, she is.
Oh, I heard she's a lovely woman.
Lovely.
Teresa doesn't know lovely. She don't care about that shit. She don't care about that shit. Teresa loves money. If you have money, you're lovely to Teresa. The more money you have, the more she wants. She wants to be your friend. She did that with one of my good friends. One of my good friends, she stalked for a really long time because she married into money. And finally she got her. She finally got her. You know what I mean? She stalked her. Now she's in like Flint because of the money. She wants to be around people with money.
Well, I've done okay for myself, and I guess I can promise you that she hates me.
Well, because you might, listen, we say that we're a little shallow, but we do have a little character, a little.
I mean, she
Unlike,
hates me.
yeah.
The other thing I liked that I not liked, but the other thing I noticed from the trailer, which, sometimes these things and you just are reminded of them. I mean, this Jennifer, she can come back with those responses.
She's
like
good.
where
She's
Margaret's yelling at her, like, you don't have any friends. And she's like, I have a family. That's something you'll never know. Like I mean, we know this from the reunions that Jennifer has.
She's got a quick wit. She's good. She has a good comeback. She stands up for herself. She has no fear. She just goes in for the kill. She goes in for the kill.
She makes a good housewife. Listen,
She does.
I've said for years, I mean, as a human being, Ramona is a vile piece of shit.
Vile.
She's a vile piece of shit. But was a great housewife, and she's great on the show. Like, I can separate the two.
1000%. 1000%. They make good TV. Yeah, absolutely. I'm in agreement with that. I liked when Margaret called Fuda that caricature, because that's Margaret. She's always got something to say. And let me tell you something. I heard that Margaret has no beef with me. I don't have a beef with Margaret. But Margaret, you're not Farrah Fawcett. Like, she's always picking on somebody's looks or this and that. Listen, she looks the best she ever looked. She lost a ton of weight. She has her face done. She looks great. I saw her in this red plunging dress. I mean, wow, you're kicking it, Margaret. But stop, busting people's balls about their looks. It's not cool. I can do it. You can't.
I mean, look, if we're being honest, Margaret, you're on the same diet that David Yontef's on. So just...
Well, I could see that. That happened fast with her. Yeah.
You inject and
listen, she was never that heavy. She really wasn't. But, when you're on these shows, people are going to make fun of you. And last year, when Teresa said about her jiggling and that things, I think that probably really affected her, and she probably said, well, let me lose it. That affects people. That's going into Jackie. Let's talk about Jackie for a minute. I said to everyone, I believe that Jackie was pulled from being a regular housewife to a friend because they do not want to be responsible for her eating disorder. And what happens? Jackie comes out and says, oh, I'm glad because, I could concentrate on my health. No, she's not glad. She didn't want to be demoted. Nobody wants to be demoted, but that is the reason, because she blamed her continuous eating disorder was getting worse because of the show. She blamed that. She opened up her big mouth and said that. So tell me what you just found out about Jackie.
Well, you and I also disagree on this particular statement. Because, listen, last week we had to call Jackie out on her donation of the signed picture. I got to keep it real, guys. I got to keep it real. Just because I like you off air. Now, I disagree. I don't think Jackie was demoted because of the eating disorder. I really don't. I think Jackie was demoted because we are bringing in young blood, literally young. Do you know that Fuda is 31? Does everyone realize how young